What's going on, everybody? This is Savan, and I'm going to walk you through a little tutorial if you're a podcaster out there on how to normalize your audio to make sure that it meets the standards for podcasting. So let's just jump right into it. I already normalized one of my tracks here, so I'll just give you an example with one of my other ones. So typically what I do to start out is I will grab my audio files and I just click and drag them into Adobe Audition. And then I will drag one of the clips down here into Match Loudness. So if you don't have this window already open, you just go to, at the top it says Window, and then go down to Match Loudness and make sure that that's checked. So once you have that window open, this will register the loudness. And right now we're at negative 36. Now what you want to be at is negative 16. So down here is where you put in all of your match loudness settings. So you just go down here and you type in negative 16. And then you want your true peak level to be at negative 1. Tolerance I have at 0.5, and that's really all you need. So then once you have those settings, you just click on the track, and then you click on Run down here. It's going to take a few minutes to match the loudness to that negative 16 LUF. All right. So now, again, this is for podcasting standards. Typically for audio that goes into commercials or other video productions, I believe you can be at around negative 20. So as you see, this brought it to negative 17, which is pretty close. Sometimes what will happen is it will bring it to negative 18, negative 17. It won't always happen on the first try. So let's double click on this and you'll be able to see the track. What I like to do is just click Run one more time, and usually that'll set it to the negative 16 that we need it to be at. Awesome. So it still is at negative 17. That's fine. We're just going to keep it there. Totally cool. So now typically the other thing I like to do is reduce noise in this track. And how I do that is by finding a little gap in this track where I can just capture some of this noise. So this looks like a pretty good portion right here. So you just click and drag, but I want to listen to it first. So you can hear that there's a lot of noise in that little section. So I'm just going to click and drag over that little area. And then at the top, I know you can't really see it, but I am going to go to Effects. I'm going to Effects and then Noise Reduction / Restoration. And then you click on Noise Reduction Process. Now I already have my settings here. For those of you who don't know me, I actually wear a hearing aid. So listening and messing with these settings is not the easiest for me. I had somebody else actually tell me what to put these settings on and show me what they should be. So I'm someone who just likes to know the numbers and know what to do with them. So noise reduction, you want to be between like 40 and 60. And then I have this set to 34.6. All of this stuff down here are, again, settings that I learned from somebody else who taught me, but the smoothing is at 300. We got transition width at 2, and then you can see all these settings here. So I would just use these. This is what I've been using. It's been working for me. And then once you have that all set, you just hit capture noise print, and it'll capture the noise print within that selection that you have. So now you want to apply this to the entire track. So what you do is you hit select entire file. You'll see that everything is highlighted now, and then you hit apply. I feel like I should be playing some music while we wait. So yeah, tell me how your day's going. All right. And we're done. Okay, great. So now this little section, you can visually see that the noise has been reduced.
Of it.
So
yeah, dating has changed so much. You're right.
To kind of look at both the positives of millennial dating and maybe some of...
So this right here, this is the part of the track that I'm actually going to be using. We had several microphones being used in this recording specifically. So when you heard this part of the track play just now, that was not the main microphone that was used for this track. So we had 3 people in this interview. All 3 of us had different microphones. So when I cut and edit, I just take the parts of that specific person, obviously. So that is a quick little tutorial on how to noise reduce. There are definitely some other tips and tricks to do audio edits. I know a lot of people do it differently. This is just the way that I do it. And because I started out in video production, I'm very used to using Final Cut to actually edit video. So what I typically do is I will then save this file, and I'll usually save it as and title it normalized. So I know that I have edited that specific track. And I usually take all of my tracks and I bring them into Final Cut because it's just an easy way for me to cut up and clip and edit all 3 of the tracks together. A lot of people use Premiere, but again, this is just what I do and what's been working for me. If anyone else has other things that they do that they that works for them, I would love to know what other people do as well. But if this was helpful to you, please let me know. I can do other little tutorials. This was a little bit of an inside look into my personal podcast, Wait, Am I an Adult Now, and how we edit the audio. But if you want more of these, please let me know. I am always available for questions and helping out anyone else out there who wants to start or learn how to start a podcast. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you later.